Tasuch sanachtam vishye anantukasiachai vitakaital ar asuch tontochnoyo. Istam vechten vershono haitam ya. Istam de vech noch taital yevenenu. Isam nachva in shene yene hai. In dono yono yevenachan toram tanbei. Hentayana hentantaya. Hentayana nindeveno ham. Iktasur sukasiet nichteveshiacha. Tasur seiachtam beno ar iktechne asha ashanachtai. Tuch vis tuch sach vitik ar ik iest eve. Tanakasuk evevendon. Tasur si iak ar ikt evevestan tuku ach nachtante. Haya 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 hando hanaya. Hayana hayeveno hanaya hanaya. Indeveno tananaya yeve hanaya. Istam nech vesuachtan teveu. Teveu. Tamsur sach nakasur sach vishierte. Tasur ik asur sam asukai kai tasur tuch veste. Anana ye suchai vashiacha. Urtia vastuka sanachtambe. Istuk asa asana astier vesho. Istanach shanach tenyo nunu achvayir tantam Istukaha sibe nanaha. Tasur sich taya vashier de ton. Am surtam. Tasur nich shanach nach. Tasur tachshir nich nime ech vesto. Istam davanim dono yanim deveyanoch tam. Istanach vanim deveyonoch tantorain. Istam vayanan dono yono hanachtam vehe. Ich weit halt al Yeshuana Tamusie. Which song? Paranormal activity. Not really, I just moved the the house thingy. Satnam. Thank you so much for joining. Thank you so much for connecting. Thank you so much for receiving and just being here with me. Asumana, I'm taking a little bit of this. Tamsahla soka yahtantebe. Anana aso sotakai. So yes, thank you so much for joining. Thank you for being here. Thank you for connecting and receiving. I already said that. Today's prayer and activation thing is intended to assist us with connecting with the ocean, okay? Obviously, I am going to be connecting very much with the ocean because I moved close by to the ocean, and and so what I've been experiencing is once again, you know, a lot of sacral work. I've been experiencing a lot of energies coming into my sacral, but because I have been through a similar process before in regards to working with the ocean, um, I'm very much more adept at actually handling that. You know, in a way, like I've been speaking about archetypes and you know like living the archetypes of the Bible, etc., right? In regards to that, that is also what I'm feeling. I'm experiencing a lot of the actual environment, like the people, the consciousness here, as being very much intertwined with the ocean, and in a way, what I mean by that is I'm noticing how a lot of the people are actually very adept at navigating, like, well, it depends on who you meet because like the ocean has levels to it, like the coral reefs, the beach, the coral reefs, etc., and it goes deeper and deeper and deeper, right? And I've been noticing that, like, at least where I am, I'm actually with a bunch of people in my environment, in my area, that are very much adept at swimming in the darkness, swimming in the vast oceans, right? Um, but this transmission is intended to assist us with connecting with not only that darkness, but also like the light and seeing that like when the sun like breaks through the barrier of the water, right? It's once again that duality thing. It's once again that experience of like first of all light and dark does exist, right? But it's part of the whole thing. Each has its measure, each has its lesson, etc. This transmission, this prayer is intended for us to connect with the darkness and light aspects of the ocean in order to cleanse us, in order to wash us away. This energy felt very gentle and very like how you can, once you conquer a fear, it's almost as if you have this emotional relief. Like say for instance you have a fear of heights, okay? And then all of a sudden you've conquered that, you might have an actual emotional release because that fear of heights was just a symptom of some deeper rooted like existential fear, right? So in regards to the ocean with that, like if you were to, and because the ocean is watery, it's all about emotions, it's all about spirit, etc. Once you face that fear of really delving deep into your darkness, of being able to swim freely in this vast unknowable void almost, you know, but still feeling yourself being carried by currents, still feeling yourself being carried by the actual nothingness, which is the water, right? Still feeling yourself, still knowing yourself to be being able to navigate, knowing there's still a light, knowing that you know all of those things. That is what I want to share. That is what I want to give. I know this like, um, I hope I'm explaining it in a way that I've been experiencing it, at least to some extent, because I know I can't always explain it like exactly how I'm experiencing it, you know. But that is what's so beautiful about the light language as well. That's what's so beautiful about the you know, because it kind of transmits all of these understandings and frequencies into your being without you necessarily needing to understand them consciously or logically, right? So yeah, that is what I want to share. It's this healing aspect of the darkness of the ocean. Imagine the freedom you can have if you're in the middle of the ocean, like deep oceans, and it's night, but you feel no fear because you're so connected with the entirety of that being, of this ocean being, of this ocean of energy, right? That it's almost like you're kind of aware of everything that's happening like below you and etc. because you conquered that fear. Okay, so yeah, that is what I'm sharing today. That is what I'm gifting today. That is what I am praying to God for us for today, to revel in this creation that he made, but also to be able to utilize it, to be able to use it for our betterment, for our ascension, for our Elohim becoming, basically. Asurna achtach tu kastich veshe eshanachnana achtakasu. Just one last thing that I want to mention. I did mention, however, how the ocean can become dirty, right? By pollution and stuff. So our environments become dirty, our energy fields become dirty, and when we keep swimming in our own shit, basically, it starts to show on us, right? Like it starts to show up as just bad luck, or physically we might even seem dirty, shit like that, because it's the energy around us that's not being cleansed. So ultimately, it's also just this intention and prayer for the energy around us to be cleansed. But that's what the ocean kind of does. It cleanses itself. It's just a matter of where do we choose to keep swimming, right? Where do we choose to linger, kind of vibe. Asu anak tantach tach sivishier de in echtech besu kai a amtana ana asur vit nechtoch no as tu sik yat ach vistik evetech tech nektono chai. So yes, thank you so much for joining, connecting, receiving. Please consider liking, subscribing, commenting. If you resonate with donating, my PayPal is in the description box. If you resonate with having a personal session, my email is in the description box down below as well. I am sending you so much love, peace, joy, flow, growth, abundance, prosperity, ease, and happiness, and also like an absolute cleansing, an absolute understanding of how this infinite void, this infinite nothingness is still something. There's still this undercurrent of something that's carrying you, that you can use to like propel you forward, that you can use to propel yourself backwards, side to side, whichever way you need to go, like it's there for your taking. It's there for your experience, it's just a matter of directing yourself in that, always directing yourself with the flow of God. So yes, I'll see you again tomorrow. Satnam. Bye.